If you haven't already, subscribe on iTunes. And while you're there, please leave us a rating and review.
For show notes, updates, and free resources, be sure to join our email community.
Welcome to the Dr. Evelyn Ministries podcast, where we teach you how to pray, grow in faith, and impact your world.
We have been talking about how to discover and fulfill your life's purpose. Please, if you have not listened to the other episodes in the series, I will strongly encourage you to do so. You will gain a deeper understanding of the issues that we are talking about. Today, I'll be talking about the 4 roadmaps to fulfilling your life's purpose. Maps, as we know, are used to help us locate where we are, and it also shows you how to navigate to your desired destination. In your journey of fulfilling your life's purpose, there are 4 roadmaps that you will need in order to navigate successfully to your desired destination. And I call these 4 roadmaps the following. We have the amateur roadmap, the apprentice, master, and grandmaster roadmaps. Today, I'll be talking about the amateur roadmap. We are all aware of the fact that the events in life happens during a specific period which comprises of days, months, and years. For example, our birthdays. In Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1, the Bible talks about the fact that there is a season for everything and a time for every purpose under heaven. Therefore, the 4 roadmaps that I'll be talking about as part of the series portrays the different seasons or times that you may experience in your lifetime. In the natural, we have 4 seasons. We have the fall or autumn, winter, spring, and summer. Because of this, you must recognize that to pursue your life's purpose, there are different seasons and times that you will go through. The first season is the time of awakening or discovery. This is when you become aware of what your life's purpose is. And this is the time that you also need the amateur road map. This differs from person to person. Jesus knew at 12 years old that he must be about his Father's business. On the other hand, Moses became aware of his life's purpose at 40 years old. The second season after the discovery season is the time of training and preparation for that specific call or assignment. At this stage, what you need is the apprentice road map. And we see in the life of Jesus that we have a silent years from 12 to 30 years old. The Bible says that when the parents found him in the temple, he went with them and was subject unto them. In the same way, Moses also trained and prepared for another 40 years in the backside of the desert, caring for the sheep of his father-in-law and learning how to be a good shepherd. Even though he was brought up as a prince, he had to experience the other side of life, the desert, stripped of every comfort and affluence that he grew up with. Sometimes God allows us to go through certain things, and it's all part of our preparation of getting us ready for the core assignment that he has called us to. The third season is when you go public with your calling. You make a public declaration without any fear of intimidation or opinions of people, and you pursue that dream or vision in your heart. And at this stage, you need the master road map. Jesus launched into public ministry at 30 years old. This is the time when he was actively engaged in pursuing his calling, that specific assignment from God. We see that Moses, however, launched to deliver the Israelites from bondage at the age of 80 years. So from these two examples from scriptures, you see that you are never too young or too old to discover, train, prepare, and pursue your God-given purpose. The fourth season is passing on the baton or the torch, the legacy stage. This is when you need the Grandmaster road map. My question to you is that, do you know where you are with regards to the time and season of your life? Moses said, Lord, teach us to number our days, so we will apply our hearts to wisdom. Today, I would give you more wisdom nuggets on the discovery stage and using the amateur roadmap. This is the stage where it is very, very exciting. You are now awakened to your life's purpose. I can imagine the excitement of Joseph when he had the dream, and even his parents acknowledged that, do you mean your father and mother and brothers will bow down to you? This was the time of excitement in his life, and it is also a time of new beginnings. As an amateur, this is also the season, if you don't handle it well, it can make or break your calling. Because this season comes with it with a level of innocence and ignorance, where you think that everybody is happy as you are. It is also the period when you dream big and nothing is impossible to you. David believed that he could kill the giant Goliath with a sling and a stone, whilst the generals like King Saul and his elder brother felt he needed a full army regalia, a spear, and a sword. The amateur roadmap requires a lot of discernment. You must be able to discern your core assignment and to hold on to the vision and dream and how you perceive it in your heart. Write the vision down. It may be something that is unique to you. We have an example like Amazon. When Jeff Bezos conceived the idea of selling books online, he knew from the very beginning that he wanted his company to be an everything store. There were a lot of naysayers, and at that early years when he went public, Amazon stocks lost money 7 years in a row, but now the rest is history. So don't be overly concerned to conform or to be like others. Keep your uniqueness. Dare to be different. Imitators never think outside the box. When Henry Ford decided to execute his great idea, a V8 engine, he assembled a small group of engineers, and under his direct supervision and at a safe distance from the experts who knew it couldn't be done, they developed the first Ford V8 engine in 1932. He gave everyone more horsepower and something to dream about. Dare to be a dreamer. The brothers of Joseph said, here comes the dreamer. Today, we have learned that there are 4 seasons, and each of these seasons have the specific roadmap that you will need to navigate. We have the awakening or discovery season, when you need the amateur roadmap. Number 2, the preparation and training season, which calls for the apprentice roadmap. Number 3, the season when you launch out, you go public with your dream and vision, and the right navigation tool is the master roadmap. Number 4, the last but not the least is the legacy season, when you pass on the baton to the next generation. In this season, you need the Grandmaster roadmap. In our next episode, I will provide you with more wisdom nuggets of how to use the apprentice, master, and grandmaster roadmaps to fulfilling your life's purpose. If you have not already done so, I strongly encourage you to listen to all the previous episodes on how to fulfill your life's purpose. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.